was, really mean.
Your brother is right, Mary. Your behavior is inappropriate.
Christmas is canceled.
Whoa. Mary's right. Santa canceled Christmas.
Residents of the whole wide world are reeling in shock after discovering that Mr. St. Nick has canceled Christmas due to COVID concerns. Jack Frosty comes to us live from the North Pole.
Thank you, Holly Holiday. I'm standing in the North Pole, where Santa has been advised by his staff physician to quarantine through the holidays, effectively canceling Christmas. Dozens of elves have been affected, and Mrs. Claus is in the ICU. Authorities pinpointed a recent after-hours caroling outing as a super spreader event, which has left 12 elves dead.
Thank you, Jack. Looks cold out there. Try and find some shelter.
I tried! The workshop is closed to visitors. I can't feel my toes. I might die out here. Please send help!
I'm Holly Holiday, and this was WXMIS News.
Still upset about Christmas being canceled?
How can Santa be so selfish?
What do you care? You haven't made the nice list since you were 3 years old. And even then, it was on a technicality.
Because this was going to be my year. I only want one gift. I tried really, really hard to be nice.
Oh, Mary, people try to be better all the time, and they still end up being tiny turd people. And as a person who lived with you, I can honestly say you were a turd this year. A tiny turd.
You don't understand.
This year I really tried to be better. I didn't call Benny a gross bedwetter. Well, I didn't say it very loud, no one even heard, though I think they might have noticed by the second time or third. But I didn't do damage, well, really hardly any. It's not like the whole 4th grade now calls him gross bedwetter Benny. Bedwetter Benny. It's not my fault, it's hilarious. People say I'm as cold as ice, but I really, really tried to be nice. This year I really tried to be more friendly-ish. I barely started any fights, I didn't spit in Wendy's dish. Even though Wendy is totally horrific, and I want to stab her in the face and drown her in the North Pacific, but I didn't do those things I promised that I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure if I saw Mr. Claus, he'd say I shouldn't. Or I may be less sugar, more spice, but I really, really tried to be nice.
You don't make it on the nice list by not doing all the bad things you want to do. You make the nice list by doing the kind things that you do want to do.
I don't understand what you're saying to me. Who wants to do nice things?
It's like this. Remember when my boyfriend failed a test he had prepared for, so I got him a comic book to help him feel more cared for. Or how he'd have to worry less if everyone just shared more. I say this 'cause I love you. Please hear my advice. You've got to give a little to get nice.
This year I really tried to be more givingly. I gave gushers to Kate's cat so he could go on livingly. But then he turned up dead, and I knew that would make Kate grumpy. So I tried to make a zombie cat, he came out kind of lumpy. But Kate, she really loved it all, her screaming hurt my ears, and she just couldn't stop crying, what I'm sure were happy tears. So you see, you just misjudge me, you exaggerate my vices, when really I'm in fact the very nicest of the nicest. No need to check my name over twice, I'm really, 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 really nice. I'm nice.
Good evening. Violence continues after the cancellation of Christmas. Now, without the fear of the naughty list, children have taken to rioting and minor acts of terrorism. The Bureau of Justice Statistics has reported a 75% increase in old women being robbed at gunpoint by 9-year-olds.
Mary, you didn't.
Have no fear, children. A solution has been brought to your door. The online delivery service Amazon has rushed to the rescue. We have in studio the CEO and founder, Jeff Bezos.
Thank you, Miss Holiday.
Call me Holly.
No. Anyway, Santa has let us all down. I have memories of being a small human boy and staying up all night for Santa. To rob the world of that joy just to save 1 million people from needlessly dying is selfish and outright cruel. At Amazon, we believe everyone has the right to infect and kill their grandparents so they can see a few presents under their tree. Therefore, I'm excited to announce Amazon's new Naughty or Nice program. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Amazon is coming to town. We've got a new program, Naughty or Nice. You can make the list if you can make the price. Amazon is coming to town. We see you when you're sleeping. We know when you're awake. We're watching through Alexa. So pay up, for goodness sake. It's a really great deal. A humble expense, $3,090.99. Amazon is coming to town.
Did you hear that, Happy? All I have to do is pay and I'll be on the nice list.
I don't know, Mary. This isn't how Christmas is supposed to work. Doesn't this feel a little cheap to you?
No. It isn't cheap at all, actually.
The nice list isn't supposed to be about buying presents. The nice list exists to celebrate all the people doing good in the world.
You know what I just realized? Since I can just pay to be on the nice list, I don't have to be decent anymore.
Oh, Mary! Oh, what is wrong with you?
Mary, I know being on Bezos' nice list means a lot to you, but we can't afford it.
But Dad, I only want one thing this Christmas. If Santa can't bring it, Jeff Bezos has to. Taylor's dad already signed their whole family up. She's getting AirPods.
Taylor's dad is a fifth-generation oil tycoon, sweetheart. Not every family gets to have every luxury.
wish Taylor's dad was my dad instead.
I can't give you everything. But I can give you a cookie.
I'm not hungry.
I know you're upset now. You'll understand one day when you have to get a job.
Get a job? I just need to get a job. I'm not gonna be some freeloader asking for handouts. I'll raise the money myself. But who will hire a 9-year-old?
This just in. Through some cheery holiday lobbying, Amazon has convinced Congress to repeal all existing child labor laws.
That's right. If a child wants to be on my nice list, it needs to stop being a lazy little freeloader. Holding doors open and shoveling sidewalks contributes nothing to a free market economy. This isn't a soup kitchen. This is America! Ho, 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 ho.
Mary, the only thing on your resume is that you passed the 3rd grade. Don't you think you're a bit young for capitalism?
No one is too young for capitalism. Didn't you have a lemonade stand once?
I know you want your present and the perfect holiday, but why don't you make snow angels instead of angling for your pay? This Amazon nice list reeks of crap-filled abysm. Why don't you just be a kid? Aren't you a bit young for capitalism? I know you have been trying to be nice in honesty. Let me help you work on that. You don't need the bourgeoisie. Just turn on the TV news. It's cast for cataclysm. You should have parental guidance. Aren't you a bit young for capitalism? Mary, it is Christmas time. I know all year you've waited, but working in a warehouse, you'll end up alienated.
Alien what now?
When you work for wages, your will is bought and sold. Your cares, your creativity, your body and your soul, your human essence stifled, a cog in a machine. That spark should not be stamped out until at least 16. I know things could be different, a nicer way to be, where social forces of production don't make us all naughty. I don't have much to offer, but here's my gift-wrapped wisdom. Have fun with friends and family. You're a bit young for capitalism.
Okay, well, that was a compelling argument, but I don't care. I'm gonna go apply for a job.
Okay, do you need a ride at least?
Nah, I'm just gonna get an Uber.
Mary, whose credit card do you have?
Excuse me? I Merry Christmas.
Merry Bezos Christmas to you, too. And a Happy New Year.
No, my name is Mary. I'm here to work.
Oh, wonderful. Follow me. Wait, you graduated kindergarten, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good enough. Elfie, we'll be giving you your tour.
Well, gee golly day. We got another great schooler working to make the nice list. Feels good to earn your place, doesn't it? I'm proud of you, kiddo. Ready for the tour?
You're small. Are you a kid?
Nope. I'm an adult elf.
Ugh. that why your ears are so ugly?
Why don't we go ahead and get that tour going? Over here, you punch your time clock, you will work hard working here. Standing for 12 hours, cause you're just that filled with cheer. You can't forget to smile here while you wallow away and work. Trust me, it's an honor just to serve and never shirk. A holly jolly welcome to Amazon. Now your troubles are finally gone, cause we've got the list that you want to be on. But we'll fire you if you so much as yawn. Don't yawn. Amazon is giving, we will give you lots of treats. A mask for you so jolly you'll forget we don't have seats. It's really very generous to you, a mere plebeian. Oh, and most important, here's a jar for you to pee in. A cheery bleary welcome to Amazon, miss. We know your time here will be utter bliss, as long as you smile and remember this. Don't forget the bottle for your piss. Got that?
Don't forget the bottle for my piss?
That's right! You can't forget the bottle for your piss!
Wait, we're all in masks. How can you tell if I'm smiling or not?
I can see it in your eyes. Anyway, it's 25 days until Christmas. To get onto the nice list, you'll just have to work 12 hours a day for 25 days straight.
That can't be legal.
Jeff Bezos says only a coward is hindered by the law. Welcome to the team, Mary. And remember, what's the rules?
Always smile and always piss in water bottles.
Good girl.
Police!
Hi there, Mary. How was work today?
Fetch me a beer, why don't you?
Mary, you're 9.
Fine. Get me a ginger ale. On the rocks with a twist.
You know how I feel about sugar before bed.
Gumdrops and nuts! Then get me a water and squeeze a lemon in it. And stop dragging your feet when you walk. And where's my dinner? This place looks like a wreck. What have you been doing all day? Sitting on your ass?
Mary.
Save it for someone who cares, Hap.
You look terrible, Mary. Your mood is worse than ever. You shouldn't be working this hard. Look outside. You should be out with the other kids having a snowball fight.
They banned me last year after I filled my snowballs with glass.
Mary, is all of this work really worth it for one gift?
Yes, because it's the perfect gift.
What is it?
I can't tell you. Only Santa or Jeff Bezos can give it to me. I have to earn it.
I've tried to be nice. I've tried to work hard. I've worked on myself. I've worked for a MasterCard. It's not working out. Not one time I've tried. I just end up hurt in body and pride. I just want one present. A really, 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 really special present. That's why I've been totally hell-bent. Oops, I mean heck-bent in case you're listening, Santa. But I guess it's too late. Guess this is my fate. I wish life was easy. Things I wanted I'd get. It doesn't seem so hard for people's needs to be met. I mean, everyone's trying their absolute best. Our we deserving of some happiness. I just want one present, a really, 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 really special present. I'm trying to earn my way, but I feel spent. Still, I've come this far. Things are what they are. If there's another way they could be, maybe that's how they would be. Maybe that's how they should be.
Hello? Santa? I know I'm not supposed to be in here, but I almost died of frostbite. You guys should really consider opening up a refugee center or something. Kind of feels like the right thing to do.
40 years reporting from the field, and I thought I'd seen it all. Mount Olympus, Atlantis, and the Mountain King's Hall. But nothing so wondrous, nothing so wild as this whirl at the world's pole. I'm stunned. I'm beguiled. This just in. Let's begin. From the solace of night comes the burble of cocoa and a bouquet of lights. There are chests full of bubbles, there are candy cane kites, and it's just what we wanted, and I'm live from the site. Take a peek, exhale, know the stories are true. The elves must play hopscotch in your trampoline zoo. They work for Earth's children, that their giggles of glee be brighter than tinsel on evergreen trees. Oh, Santa's workshop! How did I end up here? You know, I literally used to dream of this place. I used to love fairy tales and fantasy. When I grew up, I wanted to write my own stories to share with the world. Huh. I can't even remember the last time I wrote. As I wintered, the stories I reported got bleaker and bleaker, and they always seemed to be so far beyond my control. I needed a job, so I came to terms with reality. But it was a dead reality I accepted, divorced from wonder, from possibility, from my own creative role. But here, creation runs free. Here, they make toys for no other reason than to bring children joy. Not to make some Bezos bum a billionaire. Here, there's true abundance. How magical is that? I can feel my heart dance, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. There's a wealth beyond measure in pinballs and drums. It's the answer to warehouse, a simple solution. socialized production for social distribution. I believe a cooperative life can be more than a story we won't get to write. You can call it naive, but the courage is bold enough that the Arctic don't feel quite so cold.
Who goes there?
Oh, wow! It's the big man himself! I'm Jack Frosty. I'm here with WXmas News.
Dasher can be so dramatic with his exits.
Well, I've never seen a reindeer up close. I used to look to the sky for them each Christmas.
Well, we usually fly higher than the human eye can see, but I'm sure you knew that. Isn't that why you asked for a telescope in the 3rd grade?
You remember that?
Of course! I take great pride in my gifts and the children who get them. And, Jack, can you do me a favor and put on a face mask? I'm old, you know.
Of course. Sorry about that.
Up over the nose, too, Jack.
My bad. Sorry.
Over the nose, too, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
And, could you take a few steps back?
Whoop.
Like 6 feet. Great, thank you.
I guess they weren't kidding about how seriously you take the virus.
After the caroling outbreak, I couldn't trust any of the toys we made. Mrs. Claus almost died. Like, whoa. I didn't even know we could die, you know? Not since I won that bet with Christ. Thought he'd hold up his end of the bargain, but cheeky bastard, that one. Anyways, COVID put things in perspective. I know the kids are sad about missing out on the toys, but at least they're still at home with their families.
I mean, not really. Most of them have been slaving away in the Amazon warehouse to get on the Bezos nice list.
Your eyes look a little sad, Mary. Where's that smize?
Right here.
And where's your piss bottle?
Right here.
Keep up the good work, kiddo.
You know, Elfie wasn't like that back at the pole. Once everyone in the workshop got furloughed, we all had to scatter to find work. He took it hard. Last I heard, his wife's working at a Food Lion in El Paso.
Woof.
Santa never worked us like this. We had vacation days, paid paternity leave, health insurance. We even got cookies every shift. But hey, that's 2020 for you.
No such thing as handouts. I just need to work 6 more hours and I'll have been on the nice list.
Oh, that's what you're here for? You really want to sell your soul for a couple of gifts?
No, I just need one gift. A special gift.
And what is it?
I can't tell you. Only Santa or Jeff Bezos can get it for me.
Well, best of luck to you. I'm Alfalfa, by the way.
I'm Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
This is some strong eggnog, Mr. Claus.
Please, call me Nick.
Nicky? Why did you come up with Christmas?
Like any businessman, I saw a need and I filled it. I saw millions of homes that needed a little love and a little generosity. I saw hundreds of tiny elves with no work and no home. I saw reindeer in danger of extinction. That's what we're all supposed to do, right? Fill the gaps where we can.
Yeah, I wish I saw more of that these days.
This is the first Christmas I missed in 200 years. Last time it was because my assistant got my calendar wrong. I was in Greece. Not a big deal, though. It was the same year slavery was at an all-time high, so not many gifts were going out anyways.
Oh my God!
Yup. Dark times.
I have my piss bottle.
Mary, you fell asleep on the job.
I'm sorry. I've just been working so hard. I couldn't help it. I got virtual school during the day, then I come here during the night. I swear it was only 10 minutes.
I'm sorry, Mary. But if we give you a break, we'll have to give every kid a break. And that will lead to child unions. And do you know what unions are, Mary? The arm of socialist control. And we can't have that here. We have to let you go.
Let me go? I only need 30 more minutes to earn enough for the nice list.
Well, it wasn't very nice of you to sleep on the job. You're fired!
Santa would have never done this.
Are you sure about that? Santa laid me off pretty easy. Sorry to tell you this, Mary, but none of us are having a Merry Christmas this year. Oh, and Mary, leave the piss bottle for the next kid. No office theft!
Mary, what's wrong?
I tried to be a good person and I failed. I tried to be a good employee and I failed. I can't be on Santa's nice list and I can't be on Bezos's. How will I get my gift?
Do you want to sing about it?
No, I just want to cry.
Hey, since it doesn't matter anymore, will you tell me what you wanted for Christmas?
A crayon?
A pack of crayons, that's it?
No, just one crayon. A red one. I was drawing a Christmas card for you. I ran out of all my red after drawing all my fire and slaughter pictures. I just needed one red crayon so I could finish Rudolph's nose.
Oh, Mary, you don't need to get me a gift.
But I did. I know you get sad on Christmas because it was Mom's favorite holiday. I know you miss her all the time. I do too. I thought it would make you feel better.
Well, that would have been a nice gift, wouldn't it? Your mom would have loved that too. But, you know, Rudolph wasn't special because his nose was red or because he was a good worker. He was special because no matter how mean the world was to him, he was always kind. You know what I would really like for Christmas?
What?
For you to apologize to your brother for breaking his band equipment and for punching him in the crotch.
Told you about that snitch?
Yeah, he did. And that was unacceptable.
I guess it was a little unnecessary. I have a lot of people I need to apologize to, don't I?
How about this? Why don't we spend the rest of Christmas Eve eating cookies and writing letters to everyone you need to apologize to? I'm sure I have a few I'm sorries to say myself.
That sounds nice.
I'll go get the cookies.
This year I'm really going to try to make amends. I'll apologize to Benny and to all my other friends. Wendy, she will know that I feel bad, I hate her guts. And Abbie will hear my regret for punching him in the nuts. And as for Kate, well, I know she'll forgive me super sooner all. When she sees how hard I work to make a kitty funeral. Maybe my attempts are still imprecise, but I think that I can learn to be nice. I think that I am ready to be nice.
All comfy, Jack?
Yeah. Thanks for tucking me in, Santa.
Of course. Want me to leave the light on?
If you don't mind. I never got over my fear of the dark.
I know, Jack.
Santa,
Yes, Jack?
this is the best Christmas I've ever had.
Even better than the telescope Christmas?
Much better.
Good. Merry Christmas.
Because I think the eyepiece was crooked, and so every time I looked into it, it would somehow just reflect the image of my own eye back to me. It was really creepy.
What was that, Jack?
Nothing. Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas!
What did I do?
No, Mary, I'm saying Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas! Oh. Love Jeff Bezos?
Apparently, if you don't pay for the nice list, Bezos gives you coal, and he charges you for it.
Well, let's be honest. I was a stink this year. I've been a stink most years. We'll have to let this Christmas go.
Maybe. I did find this under the tree.
Snowflakes and candy canes! Is that for me?
It has your name on it.
It says it's from Santa!
I guess you made the nice list after all.
Hell yeah! I'm going outside right now to shove it in all the other kids' faces.
Mary?
I mean, I will excitedly show them my gift and ask with genuine curiosity what they got for Christmas.
Go have fun.
Whoa!
I thought Santa wasn't coming.
Who said there's only one Santa?
You're a good kid, Happy. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Kathleen! Look what I got! How about you come over here and suck it?
Baby steps.
It's a sober dark Christmas.